Hi folks, after a hiatus, I was a little sick, so I decided I needed to recover before making any videos, and hopefully I won't be coughing my way through this one. But let's see what happens here as we look through the Speculator box. This is Speculator box number 4. This goes from Hulk to, let's see, to...
Oh, it's not labeled.
Yeah, it's a Legion of Superheroes. The reason for that is that I have the boxes on the table over there, and the label is for 2 boxes at a time.
Huh.
So the label actually is on this box here, DE to L. So we already did the DE to the HE part. So now we're going to pick up where we left off from the last Speculator video. So I'm sure there are all sorts of gems in here that you'll be salivating over. So we better get to it, right? Right, here we go. Now, this is Hulk 36 and 43. This is from, I don't even remember what iteration of Hulk this is, but this is from the early 2000s. So this is written, I think it's Bruce Jones, but let's see. I know John Romita Jr. is the artist because I can tell his style. Credits at the end. Let's see. Credits. Okay. They're in here somewhere. Evidently not.
He fought to the last man.
There it is. Bruce Jones, John Romita Jr.
Ah.
That took a while. All right, so this is 36 and 43 from that series. So if you're interested in that series, now we have the Immortal Hulk. And some of you may be looking at this and thinking, holy cow, that's a landmark issue or whatever it is. But unfortunately, even though it is kind of a significant issue, it has this little blemish here by the staple that even if it was a super valuable issue, which I think it's moderately valuable, but with that blemish, it mitigates how valuable it could have possibly been.
That would explain your disappointment with the simple blemish on the furniture.
Indeed. Anyway, so this is number 3 of Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing.
Actually, I think it's a overreaction to a simple blemish on the furniture, but...
Yeah, there's number 5. So you get a bunch of these. 10. This is Immortal Hulk 10, different cover. So let's see, this is... I think that's the regular cover. This is...
What's the green thing he's looking
This
at?
is second printing. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what that is. And this is number 11. Second printing, of course.
Okay.
This is number 13.
Of course.
Third printing. Pretty cool image on the cover. And here's Immortal Hulk 17, which has no trade dress on the cover at all, so as not to mar the art. But it is Immortal Hulk 17, which I put on there so I would know. And I have 2 copies of that. So here's Immortal Hulk 17, its actual cover.
What's the other cover?
These are covers. They release covers without any trade dress so as not to mar the art image.
What's trade dress? Is that the, like...
Yeah, it's like the stuff, the Immortal Hulk, the creative team, the UPC code numbering.
Huh.
So, if we open this up, I'm pretty sure it's on the back cover. So as I said, not to mar the art. Yeah, see? So all the information is on the back. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you want to frame your issues or get them graded or whatever, put them on display, then having that without the trade dress messing things up is kind of cool.
How about that?
Yeah, it's annoying to people like me who want to file, but so there's number 17.
You can just turn it around and look at the back, though.
Yeah, there's number 23, variant edition this time. Ooh, the Immortal variant. Okay.
Apparently, the Immortal variant fights a wolf or something.
Number 25, second printing. I seem to have a lot of second printings for some reason. Number 38, 40. Those 2 were apparently first prints. 41 with the Thing, pretty cool. 42, 44, 46, 48. So this is nearing the end of Ewing's run. I believe that he ended with issue 50. So if you're interested in Immortal Hulk, please let me know. Got a whole bunch, as you can see. And here we skip over to Hunger by looks like Fialkov and Kirk. It's about Galactus, of course, as you can see from the cover.
Well, of course, the character I've never heard of.
which I believe he's going to be in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, which maybe I should check these and see
Is
if
he a Fantastic Four character?
he's a Fantastic Four kind of, I don't know if villain is the right word, but he's a adversary to the Fantastic Four. So for number 3, that's 4. That's number 4. And number 4 again. Here's Identity Crisis, which I was sure was going to be, I took them at their word. The comics event of the year begins here. And I thought this would be something noteworthy. And I think it is kind of noteworthy, but I don't think it's as legendary as they made it out to be. But I think it still does have some resonance.
I didn't say it was
2,
fascinating. I said it was noteworthy.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, any of you folks out there are looking for Identity Crisis, we got 1 through 7 right here in this box.
Is that the entire thing?
Yes. If you want it, then come on down and make a post and say, hey man, I want this, or send me an eBay message and say, yo dude, like how much for that 1 to 7, dude? And I'll let you know. So please let me know. Illuminati number 1. Not sure exactly what that's about, but
The Illuminati, probably.
yeah, there's the New Avengers Illuminati number 4 of 5. Immortal Men number 4, which I'm not sure exactly why this is here exactly, but Now this one I'm not even sure what it's called, if it's Heist or if it's Infinity. I think it's Heist.
Could it be Infinity Heist?
Oh no, it's Infinity Heist. Okay.
The Heist, apparently.
Yeah, down here it just says Infinity Heist. So, but excuse me, it's number 1, and it's an Iron Man story apparently. So let's move this back where it is alphabetically correct then. Ah, yes, fun. Immortal Man Invaders. So the relaunched Invaders by Chip Zdarsky, Captain America, Namor, Winter Soldier. Pretty cool idea for that series, considering these characters are all around the 40s, so they figured they might as well take advantage of that and have an Invader series with those characters. Cool stuff. One of the many relaunches of Iron Man. This one's from 2009, as I helpfully clued myself in, otherwise I would never know, by Matt Fraction. This is by Bendis in 2016, so it's a good thing that I made that indication, otherwise I would never have known they were not the same series. There's number 11 again, and number 11 a third time, and number 11 a fourth time. You can never have too many. Here's 150. But this is only a... yeah, it's one of those funky covers. It's actually Iron Man 593, but it must relate to the Doctor Doom 150. So that's pretty cool. Tony Stark Iron Man, yet another relaunch. Legacy...
Bleeding Edge armor.
Yeah, Legacy 601. So this is Legacy 601 variant. Here's number 9 of that same series, also a variant. And JLA. Now we're talking. JLA by Grant Morrison. Excellent series.
It's the Justice League.
It's a great relaunch of the Justice League. It was a worthy successor to the Keith Giffen, J.M. DeMatteis Justice League. And there have been many fits and starts for JLA, but this was a pretty good one. And I'm happy to say that I have number 1. So if you would like to have number 1, then let me know. There's another one. And a third. Here's JLA again. Ryan Hitch. Excellent artist. But Justice League of America number 1, I don't... Oh, that's 2015, so that's cool. JLA Year 1 was a miniseries by Mark Waid and Brian Augustine from 1998. Might have started in 1997, but... pretty cool. JSA, Justice Society of America by the great James Robinson. Excellent stuff. He did
and
Starman.
Goyer, Sadowski, and Bear, apparently.
David Goyer, and I forget what Sadowski's first name is, but yeah. But James Robinson is just brilliant. I mean, he did Leave It a Chance and Starman, among many other things. But Starman is...
There's a star.
Yeah. Starman is so good. I would highly recommend Starman, even if you're not buying it from me, which I have issues. So if you want Starman, let me know. But even if you're not buying it from me, I would highly recommend it. and same for JSA. So that's JSA 2. I have 1, 2,
I think Starman's come up
3.
before in a video, actually.
It has. Here's 4, and I don't have 5. So let's see. Now, Robinson must have stopped with issue 5, but it's not terrible because Jeff Johns took over. So this is issue 6, which may be the first Jeff Johns issue, but I can't remember. So Jeff Johns was definitely a worthy successor. And yeah, unfortunately, James Robinson was gone by that time, but that's 8 and 9. So I have a good amount of the first 9 issues. If you're interested, let me know. You know the how, right? Judgment Day.
What?
You know how, right?
Yeah.
Judgment Day by the great, great Alan Moore. Huh. In my speculation here, I seem to have been going for this is really cool and should be valuable rather than whether or not it actually is valuable, but I maintain maybe there's a little bit of both in some of these. Now, these were set aside for some reason. It's an early appearance or a first appearance, so it's these two, 140 and 141.
Well, they are the Justice League of America.
Yeah, but I can't think these issues in particular had some sort of interesting first appearance, and I can't remember what it was. But if you know what it is and you're interested, then let me know, and we'll look them up and get you a good price. Justice League 21, another one of the relaunches, this time by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank.
It has Shazam, apparently.
Yep, Shazam, and that's Black Adam, I believe. There's something noteworthy about this one, too, but it's been so long now, I cannot remember what it was.
Hasn't it been like 10 years?
Yeah, it's 2013, so that's 12 years ago now, but I can't remember what it was. So, of course, I have multiples. Justice League Rebirth, one of the more recent iterations. This one's from 2016, which actually now is 9 years ago, crazy. But that's number 1. Justice League Rebirth, Director's Cut. So let's see, I think this has like black and white, yeah, and page or script notes. Pretty cool, plus pinups and such. Awesome, really cool stuff. So here's Justice League 14 by Snyder, Scott Snyder, who helped to revamp Batman in the mid 2015s, maybe 2015, 2014, somewhere around there.
For the mid-2010s.
Yeah, the 20-teens, 2010s, yes. So there's one with small trade dress. They have it down here instead of the full logo, so that definitely enables you to see most of the image, which is pretty good. And here's Justice League Legion of Doom crossover, pretty cool. Justice League 43, another one with small trade dress, so you can see the full image. Cool stuff. Justice League of America, not to be confused with Justice League. Another one. There's Lobo on the cover. He's going to be appearing in something soon. Justice League 3000, Giffen and DeMatteis, the aforementioned. This is strictly in here because everybody should have been buying this and maybe they weren't. So there's a whole bunch of Justice League 3000s. Here's Justice League 3001, Giffen and DeMatteis, there's number 1. So Justice League 3001. Justice League Gods and Monsters by DeMatteis. Justice League International, Dan Jurgens and Aaron LaPresti, who's a very underrated artist. I really like his stuff. Justice League New Frontier, Darwin Cook, who I've mentioned before, but this is New Frontier Special, number 1. Very cool. Justice League Another Nail by Alan Davis.
Oh,
great
no,
stuff.
It's just another nail in the wood.
Justice League No Justice, Scott Snyder again. Philadelphia, a horror story, I think. And I don't
Sounds
know,
like it.
I don't know what number this is, but part 1. Maybe that is the first one. So, King in Black, variant edition of Null from the Venom verse. 2 of those. Number 5 variant, Scotty, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Scotty something. Korvac Saga number 1. Korvac Saga number 2, 3. Lady Death number 1. Let's see, Lady Death. Tribulation number 1. Tribulation number 2. Tribulation number 3. And League of Extraordinary Gentlemen by Alan Moore and Keith O'Neill, or Kevin O'Neill. Good Lord, I can't even read. That's number 1. Cool. What number is that? That's number 6. And this is The Legion of Superheroes by Brian Michael Bendis, number 3. Let's see, that's 4 and 6. And this is League of Superheroes Legion of Superheroes Millennium, again by Bendis. So that's it for HU to L. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, then by all means, please send me a message or leave a comment below. Thank you. Have a good day.